And I want you to understand that we don't preach ourselves here at New Hope Ministries. It's not about us. It'll never be about us. It has to be about Jesus. He is the superstar. He is everything. All right? We're about to celebrate the birth of Christ. A lot of people make a big thing out of it. He wasn't born then, and he was born this. And it doesn't matter. We're going to celebrate him every day. How many know we celebrate him every day? Amen? Because he's been born in our hearts. He's born in our lives. Amen? So look what it says. For what we preach is not ourselves, but Jesus Christ as Lord. Amen? That word Lord is very important because that means that he's in control. He is master. All right? And ourselves merely as your servants or slaves for Jesus' sake. All right? Let's go on. For God who said, look at this, for God who said, remember in the beginning of time, he said, let there be light. He spoke the word, let there be light. For God who said, let shine out of darkness. There was nothing there, it was dark. But he said, let there be light. And it happened. Imagine how powerful the word is. Just ask yourself today, hey, look how powerful the word of God is. Look at this. For God who said, let light shine out of darkness, has shown in our hearts the same word that he spoke has been deposited into your heart. That's what he's saying. All right? Look at this. So as to beam forth the light from the illumination of the knowledge of the majesty and glory of God, as it is manifest in the person, in other words, the word manifests itself through you. Anybody here? That light. You know, you couldn't get out of darkness. I was in darkness. And what set me free from darkness was the light. I was walking down the street one day, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me one day and said, I brought you out of darkness and brought you into my marvelous light. And you know, when you're living in darkness, when you're living in darkness, imagine this, when you're living in darkness, you don't believe that's darkness. You don't believe that's sin. You don't believe it's wrong. Because you can't see it as darkness until the light comes. Once the light shines into your life, into your heart, boom, your eyes are open, your spiritual eyes are open, and all of a sudden you begin to see things the way they really are. Until then, you can't see right. And this is what Paul is saying. He's saying, we're not preaching ourselves. We're not preaching about ourselves. So we're preaching about Jesus Christ, the Lord. He says, because it's his light. He says, for God who said, let light shine out of darkness, he says, has shown in our hearts so as to beam forth the light from the illumination of the knowledge of the majesty and glory of God. It was that light that illuminated you, that, man, I mean, just, all of a sudden you said, well, now I see. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with this, but now that I think of it, man, this isn't right. Huh? Yeah. Some of us still need to get into the light, I guess. But let me tell you something, the light is powerful. I said the light is powerful. The more light you have,